what's up guys? Worldwide here. So check this out. We have a match video for you today. It's only a best of 5. However, in the deciding leg, I came within a double 16 away from a 101.5 average. And I know, trust me, I get it. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, and all that crap. But hey man, I was pretty excited to play this well because, honest to God, I haven't played this well in years. And actually it came out of nowhere. So let me explain. If you go back, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, not quite a couple weeks ago, I reviewed the 180 Bavaria Ultras. In that video, I said these are going to be my new match darts. Well, after playing with them for a couple days, you know, I just couldn't get them dialed in. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, these things just aren't going to work out for me. No matter what I tried, they just weren't working for me. They were kind of flopping all over the place. 57 millimeters long, it just really wasn't working no matter what I did. However, probably going back 4 or 5 days ago, just by pure chance, I switched my grip. So if you see the blue section up front, the blue coated section, I am now a front gripper. That's what I did. Pointer finger and thumb right on that blue section, almost like a pencil. And then my middle finger, I guess, rests on the top of the point. All my life, I've considered myself like a rear gripper. Maybe not like extreme rear, but at least my grip is, if you look at the center of any barrel, my pointer finger and thumb is usually behind the center line anyway. So yeah, I've always considered myself like a rear gripper. Normally, I guess I was gripping these things on the micro multi-ring section on the back end. So yeah, I've just switched to a front grip. The results were instant. Couldn't believe how well I was throwing all of a sudden. So for the last 3 or 4 days, it's just been absolutely lights out. And I don't know, I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest with you. Matter of fact, I'm going to share a couple matches with you. This goes probably 3 or 4 nights ago. And this was weird. You guys are going to have to let me know the biggest difference in averages you guys have had in a winning or losing effort. But if you see there, first match of the night, I had an 85.6 average. I absolutely got smoked. I think I only had like 1 peak at a double. Lost to someone, the Dart Connect bot, throwing a 70.6 average. So yeah, you see 15 points difference in average. You got smoked. So that just goes to show you averages. I mean, it's a good indication of how well you're playing, but at the end of the day, averages, they really don't mean much. I think in darts, it's all about timing. And as you see there, you know, you could throw a 70 average and beat someone with almost a near 86 average. So yeah. So going into the next match, look at this one. 97.5 average. I've never thrown, I mean, honest to God, I haven't thrown that well in years. So I'm like, oh, I better start recording some of my matches in case I do something good. And actually in the future, instead of uploading matches like this one, which I think is kind of boring, in the future I'll probably just upload some highlights. So maybe like once a week we'll do like a highlight video, or once every couple weeks if I can, that's if I can manage some highlights. But yeah, 97.5 average. Again, it came out of nowhere, guys. I haven't thrown this well in years, and really, I think it all boils down to switching my grip, which I actually wrote it down somewhere over here. Where is it? Yeah, I got a change your grip video. So in the future, I want to make a video asking you guys if anybody's ever switched their grip with much success, because man, it's been working well for me. So yeah, let's roll into this match. I'm going to fast forward some boring sections. I'll do a voiceover. I'm going to try to make it as entertaining as possible. But quick best of 5. Again, best I played in years. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Here we go. Okay, so here we go. I'm setting up the Dart Connect level 10 bot. Just a simple, quick best of 5 here. And the first leg was actually pretty boring, so I sped things up a little bit just to try to hurry up this video. But actually, if you notice right here, I slowed things down, and I'm looking, after that first dart left my fingers, I guess it's just memory. You know, I go with the rear grip, so I have to really force myself to remember, hey, grip that dart in the front, which I didn't do with the first dart. So yeah, just speeding things up here a bit, trying to work with this front grip, and yeah, it really didn't work in the first leg. And you know what though, guys? Having dartitis in the past, it takes me forever to warm up. So yeah, it usually takes me, you know, a leg or two to get into the match. So I'm just trying to find rhythm. That's all I'm doing here. Weird deflection, and not a good cover shot. So again, just hoping this leg gets over with quick. Hey, there's one right down the middle. You know, and usually when I get a good first start, I'm pretty good at following it, although just 100 there. So obviously the bot just racked in a 180, 61 after 12 darts. I'm a little ways back, kind of all over the place there, but found a third dart saver, back-to-back 100s. So I'm kind of starting to find my range. However, a little bit too late there. Computer wrapped that up with a 15 darter. Alright, so against the darts, first dart's pretty good right there. Flight ever so slightly facing downwards or pointing downwards. And that third dart just pulled it. That was a terrible throw. So yeah, the new darts, I guess they're working out pretty good. Like I said, I've only been using this front grip for, I don't know, maybe like 3 or 4 days now. So obviously it's going to take a while to dial that in. There's two perfect darts right down the middle. I expected a 180 there and dropped it low, but 55, 140 to leave 306 after 6. So, in case you guys didn't know, 306, you want to be eyeballing up the 19s. 4 19s for 76 points, and then you go up to the treble 20, hopefully to score 136 to leave 170. That did not happen there. So disappointed with that second dart. It wasn't even remotely close. Well, still a couple good scores there, 55, but then I kicked off 140, 120. So, kind of starting to dial things in. However, I mean, look at the opponent, 85, 81, 100, 140. So 95 after 12 darts. I'm going to need something good here. A little bit high. I was contemplating a cover shot, but there we go. So yeah, some good scoring here all of a sudden. 140, 120, 140 to leave 46 after 12. And guess what? Not even a sniff at a double. So I'm just thinking, oh great, I'm down 2 legs in a race to 3. So well, this match is going to be over real quick. So basically I have to hold throw here, and I think I can't see, what's that, a 95 average after 2 legs? I think. My old eyes can't see up there. So yeah, the darts are starting to fly good. The third dart, a bit loose. So there's real no consistency throughout the turn. I'm having a couple good darts here and there, but the darts are still spread out all over the place. Again, it's just going to take time to get used to that front grip. So you see there, and if you'll notice throughout the match, that first dart was finding its way into the 5 segment quite a bit. And you know, you see that one, I opened up with a 121, followed it with a 45. A lot of people probably get mad at that because, you know, you threw a crappy 45. However, I mean, those were 2 darts right on the wire, so I know I was right there, so it didn't really, you know, throwing a bad turn, really, I try not to let it bother me. Whoop. I don't know what happened there. I don't even know what I was doing here. I think I was adjusting my sock or my shoe. I think I had a pebble in my shoe. I'm not sure. So a little bit frustrated though, to be honest. I mean, I'm putting a couple darts right on that treble 20 wire. They're just not going in. And here's the problem. I'm down 2 legs, so this really needed to be a good leg, and I believe I had the throw. So there's a perfect marker for me. I should be able to get beside that, and I don't think I did though. And then again, there's that loose dart. So many of my turns so far have had at least 1 or 2 like really, really loose darts that are nowhere close to where I'm looking. And things are looking pretty bad here. 133 remaining from the opponent, from the bot. And I'm sitting on 209. I don't know what I was doing there. It's funny too. I didn't intend to upload this, but no one was supposed to see this. So that was a relief there. Treble 5. I got the treble 20 there, and another one, almost a 135. Not quite. So 114 to 133. Now here's where we run into a little bit of a problem. So the opponent scores 97 to leave 36. I'm going to turn the volume up. I don't know if you guys could hear that or heard that, but here it is, a little bit past midnight. Some jackwagon setting off fireworks. So I went outside to check that out. Sped the video up right here. So I'll be back in just a second. There we are. So back with 114. Gotta have to hit this, right? Or else the match is over. If you look at the video remaining, there's a little bit more left. So double check that real quick. That's in. I was so used to hitting a 5 with my first dart, I figured it was in the 5. So single 14, nope, not quite. Double 14, so 26 remaining, and hey, somehow, you can barely see it, but I snuck that in, the double 13. So nice little 114 checkout for, what was that, 18 darter? 90 average to start the fourth leg. So I got a little lucky there. Prolong the match. So basically I have to, you know, it's in the back of my mind here. Against the darts, I'm going to have to come up with something good. And again, living in that 5 segment. Little shake of the head. That's not what you want to see, especially against the darts. They open up with 100, and you need to hit something good to stay in the match. So I took a quick glance right there, and I'm like, oh man, this is over. 100, 125. And again, in the 5 segment. You know, can you imagine if I could straighten those things out? So finally, got a little third dart saver, but still things are looking pretty grim at this point. So they have the throw. Hey, they cut me a little break there, 45. So I know I have to hit something here. Give me something. And it's weird, like my confidence really isn't there because I haven't played much. So I'm praying that I'm going to hit something good instead of knowing I'm going to hit something good. So I double check. That second dart was in. So, phew, 140. Kind of get myself back in the match. 221, 231, but they still have the throw. So, 81. So I'm thinking, come on, just give me something halfway decent. But it's funny, you know, when you don't have the confidence, when you haven't been playing matches a lot, you just, you know, you're really hoping to hit something good instead of expecting to hit something. Quick glance at the score. I should have not had to do that, but hey, there it is. First 180 of the match, sitting on 41 after 12 darts. And then, whoa, they almost smoked that finish. So here we go, 41, single one. So I just prefer tops here. And there we go. Nice. That was 14 darter against the darts. So here we go. All tied up 2-2 going into the deciding leg. Now keep in mind my last scoring turn was a 180. So we're kicking off. That's perfect. Perfect dart for me right in the center of the treble 20. Flight pointing downwards a little bit and fills up the bed. So hey, back-to-back scoring 180s. The level 10 Dart Connect computer bots, like, I'll have some of that myself. So 180 to 180. And again, right in there, I had to look down and remind myself, front grip, front grip. It's so hard when you've played with a rear grip all your life to switch up, and, you know, it's just something I have to think about now. Nice second dart there. Almost, look at that. So deciding leg, 180, 140. Doesn't get too much better than that, right? So I'm walking back to the line. I'm thinking, I've been right on that 60 bit, so I'm just thinking about the first 2 darts. I'm thinking 60, then I'll drop down to the bullseye. And then, no, first dart didn't go in. Now I'm blocked, looking for cover. So there we go, 92 scored to leave 89. And I guess kind of right around this moment, maybe after that 140, I'm thinking, man, if I wrap this up quick, that's going to be real close to 100 average. Because if I'm looking, I think that's a 94 average. So I'm like, man, if I can just wrap this up. And then once that went in, I tighten up immediately. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then look at that. I'm like, is that in the 7? Wasn't even close to what I was looking at. So had that double 16 gone in, I would have wrapped this match up in 70 darts. And that would have been a 101 right there, 101.5, which it's been a good few years since I've been in the 100 average range. So I'm like, all right, let me just hit this double 8. We'll wrap things up. Well, I think my dog came in to see me because of the fireworks. She was a little bit nervous. So my dog's right in front of me. That wasn't close. A little bit closer. Kind of a good marker there. And third dart's in. There we go. So there it is, guys. I think I averaged, the end was 95.6. And that was the match. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. What'd I say there?
Wow. 95.6. That's pretty,
Well, that was all right.
pretty good stuff.
So, yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, and maybe we'll do some highlights in the future. We'll catch you on the next video. Later.